Hey guys, we are moving on to the fourth experiment of Internet Routing Protocols lab. So this is mainly about IPv6, which brings in a new concept called unit class routing. So we already know that IPv6 has more number of advantages than IPv4 in terms of more number of hosts and in terms of the network architecture and many other things. So in this particular experiment, we are going to see the configuration of IPv6 static and default routes. So as we can see here, a static route is a route that is entered manually by. We already know that static, the difference between static and dynamically allocated routes. So yeah, this is the topology that we are going to make. So I made a similar topology here, and we are as you can see, there are many different hosts here, which includes a router, a switch, and different PCs, which marks as separate or different uh, what to say networks. So here we can see the three different networks. So what we are going to basically do is we are going to try some troubleshooting commands related to IPv6. So yeah, so in IPv6 we start mainly by the unit of starting itself. So what we're gonna mainly do here is we are gonna take a PC or the host, and like I've already done here. We are gonna type some configuration command like IPv6 config. So yeah, so like what I already I tried two times before to see whether it's working or not. So as you can see here, for that particular PC, it shows the IPv6 address, the default gateway, and the particular clients. So we can do this for the other PCs also connected. So yeah, go to the command prompt, and again we type IPv6 config. So similarly, for all the systems, we can see the IPv6 addresses. So that's how it works. So that's about the systems, the PCs which are connected here. For the routers, also have some particular commands. So in routers, we can have multiple interfaces in IPv6. So what we're going to do here is we are going to take a router. So router is here. So we have to first enable it. So after enabling it, we can try some commands like show IPv6 interface. So we have this command called show IPv6 interface. So this particular command is used for viewing the interfaces. Like a router has different interfaces. We can see here serial 1.10/1/0 is connected to the other router, and the other GIG marked interface is connected to this particular switch. So like that, our router has many different interfaces. So what this particular command does is it shows us what the details, the elaborate details of all the commands, all the interfaces which are connected to other devices in the network. So as you can see here, gigabit Ethernet 0/0, the first interface, which is this one, is connected to this switch. So here we can see the details of this particular interface. Similarly, for this interface, that is serial 0/0, sorry, 1/0, you can see the details here. And since in this topology we don't need any other interfaces, so we have not used it. So uh, other interfaces are down, administratively down, and only these particular interfaces are up or working in working condition. So that's about the interfaces. Also, in this particular topology, as I mentioned earlier, we have three different networks. So IPv6, let's before that let's take a router. Yeah, so in IPv6 there are many routes or different routes from a router. So what is we also have a command for that, like show IP, let's say, since it is IP version 6, we have to type IP version 6, and then for seeing the route we have the root command. So what this particular command does is it shows the different routes taken in the routing table. So since you can see here, uh, it has several different codes. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, we have two different ports here. Sorry, interfaces here. So among these, only two are connected. CD 0/0 and gigabit 0/0. So as you can see here, out of these two, only two are connected. Uh, the first one and the third one. So among these, there are five different interfaces, and from like at the top, if you go to the top, see there these are the different interfaces. Out of these, two are connected, and which is in up condition. Similarly, here we can see the routes for these interfaces. So these are some of the troubleshooting commands which we use in IPv6. For more, you can always search in the internet, and these are the commands which are using in this particular experiment, and a few more. So thank you for watching this video. Hope this helps.